Hey, what's going on everyone? Mrchuckles here, and today I've got some Overwatch gameplay for you. In this game, we're going to be playing Quick Play, and I'm going to be playing the hero Mei. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's Mei, and everyone hates her. But I figured, what better way to start off a Let's Play series than by playing the character everyone hates the most? With the exception of maybe Symmetra. Everyone also hates her. In this game, I don't play exceptionally well. I think I end with like 21 or 22 kills. I think I die like 7 or 8 times, so it's right around a 3 KD. We do end up stopping them, which is really good. In this first point here, I actually play pretty poor. My aim is not too great, and then I get killed pretty quickly. So I'm just going to kind of talk about, as the game is progressing, you know, what I do right and what I could have done to stay alive or to hold on to a point for longer. So here I'm trying to zone Zarya, which is good because Mei is actually good for zoning Zarya. Zarya's shield does in a way counters Mei for her frost. But for the most part, like, Zarya's got a hardcore try to stop Mei, otherwise Mei will just wreck your team. So I hear the Junkrat ult, I go and hide. He does unfortunately get 2 of my teammates. Here I'm just trying to zone. I just want to get these guys dead. And then I immediately freeze myself. Here's a huge mistake. I throw out my D.Va ult, and she instantly has her shield. What I could have done, if I was really thinking and on my A game, if I would have turned away from D.Va and thrown it at the ground, my ult will actually go off, and then she can't actually eat my ult. So that's something that you can do to avoid her doing that, because she actually does that to me like 2 or 3 times this game, and at no point did I make a correction until the last point, where she couldn't eat it. I should have just aimed it in a direction where she wasn't there. Now you'll see this guy, this Doomfist here. This guy just had it out for me this whole game. Like, hardcore tried to kill me, and does quite a few times actually. I would probably say he was my rival for the game, just because of the way he constantly was after me. Here I mess up pretty big time, and this soldier can't aim to save his life, just like I can't at the moment either. Neither of us really do anything, and had that Doomfist not charged in there, I probably would have killed him, because I would have froze him. Hey, look at this. And there you go. He is using a good crosshair there. That's actually my favorite crosshair for soldier. Like I said, though, Doomfist has definitely got it out for me. So I died, and not doing too well. So I mean, I'm 3-1, I believe. But I'm not hitting the shots I need to be, and I'm not zoning the way. The reason you pick Mei is not for kills. You pick her solely to be annoying and to offer the best zone control that you can get. She's just a massive annoyance. Again, Doomfist here, tries to kill me. I actually outplay him. I get really lucky though too. So freeze him, dart him again, and then I completely miss, charges me, and I live with 19 health. So I'm gonna call that one luck, not necessarily skill, or because he even got the jump on me. I froze him, so I guess he couldn't really do anything. If you actually want to beat Doomfist, in my opinion, one of the stronger counters is going to be Symmetra. Just because everything he has a cooldown on it. Basically, all of his damage comes from his cooldowns and not his basic attacks. However, he does have a pretty short cooldown on some of his skills. So here, same thing, just trying to zone these guys off, and I've got my ult again. And then I'm going to try and wall them off here. Again, like I said, the walls are pretty terrible in the first half of the game. It's not until later that I actually make a decent play. That wasn't a bad play. I needed to kill that Mercy, though, if I was going to stop their push. What I really wanted to do was just stagger their spawns, but unfortunately, because I didn't finish that kill, they were able to still provide, basically some fire on us and keep us on our toes. So here, that's not a bad wall. I zoned my soldier away. I did trap my D.Va, but being a D.Va, if she plays it, like, right, she's going to destroy the soldier, and that's basically what happened. She just absorbed all of the damage, and then the soldier finished him off. This was an extremely well executed play. And you'll see him jump up. It instantly goes for this. So I throw up my wall and he jumps over the wall. So hands down to that guy. He played that really well. And honestly, this is one of the better Doomfist players I've actually played against. Like I said though, actually I may have not said it in the videos, but I've said it in the comments. I don't play Overwatch extremely often. But when I do, I often just play quick play. I don't play too much competitive. I used to quite a bit on the Xbox, but I just find I don't have as much fun. Here, excellent ult, really good job. I should have instantly froze myself. I didn't realize where Doomfist was though. Again, this guy has got it out for me. So I'm pretty sure they cap it here. Yeah. So I froze 3 or 4 of them. The problem was I did it so late and I died that nobody was able to capitalize on it. And then just to revisit the competitive thing, it's not that I don't have fun in competitive, because I'm a very, very competitive person. It's just oftentimes when I play, I don't have too many friends on the PC that all play at the same time, just with our work schedules being different. And I definitely want to do it. We never get a group that has a solid team comp, either solo or even in a 6-stack. Everybody's got their strengths, and it just doesn't work as a solid team. I personally enjoy playing utility characters or support characters. I do play some DPS, as you guys probably know if you watch the montage. Reaper's by far my favorite DPS hero. And all those clips were actually prior to the buff. Those were back in Season 2 and Season 3. So I'm hoping to put up another montage sometime in the next month with Overwatch with all PC clips. It shouldn't be too hard, because it's pretty easy to get a multi-kill in Overwatch. So here we're just trying to zone, and that was a good little wall there to seal them off, and they all have to funnel through a tight space, which actually makes it to where all of us can survive this Mei ult, with the exception of, I believe, Orisa. And then that was a really good wall. Immediately get rid of that D.Va bomb, made it useless. So here's where my walls actually start to be useful. Again, right there. So now I'm just doing a great job zoning these guys out. Not aiming so much, though. So I've got my ult again. And the only person on here is Mei. We should push this, but I just don't have the support. And there's Doomfist again. Now I heard his charge, and I should have assumed at this point he was aiming at me. He clearly hates either me or Mei, but I'm gonna go with Mei because I don't recognize his name, nor do I remember playing with this guy. He was just good and has it out for Mei. So we've got a minute left on the payload here, and you can tell there's at least 3 of them on there right now. So this is a pretty good opportunity to use my ult if I have an opening. Now, as of right now, I wasn't gonna go up there and contest it because my entire team was gone. Only one other person was alive, and they were completely out of position. So the thing about ults like Mei's or Zarya's that are very utility-based and zone control-based is you don't just throw them out there and catch 4 people. Because yes, the goal should be to try and zone the entire enemy team, but if no one is there to capitalize or to go through and deal damage, it's not worth it. And there's my other really garbage ult. I saw her, and again, if I would have thrown it at the ground, I would have froze her, but instead I threw it up. But that's basically the biggest way to counter D.Va, is just don't throw it in her direction. Just either face the other way or throw it at the ground, and then she can't eat the ult. And then here, we're kind of pushed, and it's a good Zarya ult. And I believe we die here. Oh no, I freeze Mei right before she's able to do anything. And then I was a really good wall. I ended up saving my own life there, otherwise I would have got killed by that D.Va back there. I'm gonna go join this soldier, because I've got no health, and he's doing a good job zoning. And then, let's see, what are we doing now? Oh yes, here are the Doomfist, so we know he's charging. So that's 1 cooldown, 2 cooldowns. So now I know he's used all 3 of his skills. So whenever you see that happen, that's when you need to take out Doomfist. Because at that point, he no longer has any movement abilities. But you have to burst him down, because if you not kill him in 4 seconds, he can move with his charge again. This Orisa had some pretty solid ultimates. We unfortunately didn't take advantage of a lot of those ults, because it's such a big utility. It just gives you a gigantic damage buff, and allows you to hold an area, combined with somebody using, like Mei, who has this crowd control that can completely freeze someone in their tracks, or freeze the whole team. That needs to be taken advantage of, a lot more than what we did. So here, just trying to pick off that Mercy. Again, same thing as earlier. Had I killed this Mercy, this may have stopped it. So now you notice this time I saw the D.Va, waited till she was facing away, and then I tossed the ult. That's what you need to do. As soon as you can get her to look in a different direction, that's when you need to go through and ult him. So here, I'm doing a good job of holding the flanks. First the left side, then the right. Here, I'm just going to save myself. I know my team is safe over there. The only person who potentially could have died was the guy that was in the back, but it seemed like they had enough distance. And the cool thing about playing Mei against the D.Va is if you freeze her, she's useless with the defense matrix. Here, I was pretty dumb. I went farther than I should have, and I definitely shouldn't have dove this far, because I do get killed here. And unfortunately, had that D.Va thrown that ult slightly sooner, she would have actually probably killed more of them, but because of the position, it actually got stuck in a little crevice. So it's overtime, and we're just trying to hold it, and I do hear the high noon, and then I see one of my teammates drop. So I just want to try and get back there and hold it in that position. We just want to kick everyone off this point. Again, the Orisa buff, which is awesome. Doomfist is dead, and honestly, Doomfist was probably one of the biggest reasons they got this far, so that's really good for us, that their damage dealer is just out of the fight. Now we need to eliminate the D.Va, because she was the next huge nuisance. Their Mei wasn't amazing, and their Sombra was okay. We do need to destroy the Mercy, though, because of that potential res. So we need to make sure that she is the next person to die. And I believe I try and zone them. Oh, Doomfist is back. And he gets away. Oh, no, there we go. We got him. We finished. So now I believe I get my ult right here, and I think I zone the Mercy out. Yes, I do. I make her come straight through a tiny little choke. And then I've got my ult. I don't remember how I position this. Let's see real quick. Oh, yeah, we get Zarya's health down. I think I basically try and make D.Va focus on me, and as soon as she turns, I think I drop the ult. Yeah, right there. That's when I throw it. As soon as she's frozen and she's running away, which is really good. I died to Doomfist yet again, but that ult right there basically sealed the deal, because Soldier's tac visor was able to clean everything up, so I dropped the ult, and my team took advantage of it. Those are ideally the type of Mei ults you want to land. It's unfortunate that I died, but I'm glad that my team was able to finish it up. So that pretty much wraps it up for the game. I believe, yeah, they fall off the point, and we end up winning right here. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Like I said, it's not the best game. It was definitely one of my warm-up games. But I hope you want to continue seeing this Let's Play series. I do have a couple more games for you guys with a lot of supports. Like I said, I'm going to be playing Lucio and some Mercy, and you'll probably see some Winston too. Not as much DPS as of now, but possibly later. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Epic. It's nice to be appreciated.